Oof. Hello everyone. Today we're looking at the G.I Joe Classified series, the retro-carded Mindbender, or rather Dr. Mindbender, sorry. This is something I'm waiting for a while, because if you're like me, you probably missed out on the COD exclusive version, because that one was expensive, very, very expensive. So when they announced the re-release of this in the retro line, I was like, well, gotta get it for sure. Looking at the packaging here, I knocked something over, that's my bad. Look at the packaging here. This is, of course, the retro style for G.I Joe Classified, but it is using the second version of this specific box art, because the original box art had the kind of explosion effect. This has the digitized explosion, including the 3D-ified G.I Joe logo up there, Dr. Mindbender, the name being where it is and everything like that. This is all very much the second version. The Hasbro logo at the corner. On the back here, Dr. Mindbender, role, master of mind control. Dr. Mindbender was once an orthodontist who made the tragic mistake of experimenting on himself while tinkering with electric brainwave stimulation as a means of relieving dental pain. He underwent a complete personality change and became hateful, deceitful, and vain. His personal mission is now to bring the miracle of thought control to everyone. And yes, that is true. He was an orthodontist who went completely crazy. The other figures that are in this line is the Mindbender, the Rock and Roll, and the Cobra Viper. GIJoe.com, leads nowhere, legalese, shenanigans. Here's the figure inside. Let's open him up. So here's Dr. Mindbender out of the packaging and on the spinny base. I gotta say, he's pretty good. This is, of course, basically exactly the same as the original version, except I think slightly more magenta-y purple. He's a brighter purple, if I'm not mistaken, which I very well might be. But I happen to really like the color scheme that they chose for this guy. I think it works really well, visually at least. I think it looks really good. The black's really nice. The purple's really good. The silvers are really good. It all pops really well. It kind of absolutely encapsulates that 80s cartoon mad scientist villain look that this was obviously going for originally, and I really, really like it. I think it works really good. The cloth goods cape here and cloak works very nice. If you don't like it, you can take it off as well. The Cobra logo on the back there obviously stands out really nicely. These purple kind of Mortal Kombat-esque gauntlets, the very, very high boots, the little purple straps on the shoulders, the silver chain suspenders with the cod piece and the purple pants. It's a very, very good combination of bizarre colors, and the fact that he has a monocle as well as an evil villain twirling mustache atop his giant chrome dome golden head works really well. It looks really good. So let's look at it a little closer here. And like I said, you can, of course, take the cloak here off if you want to, but I'm not going to because it seems like it'd be tedious to put back on. But this figure is a lot of reuse also, in case you didn't know. These legs and these boots here have been seen on other figures. Which ones exactly? I can't remember. I know I have some, but I can't remember which ones exactly. I believe the Crimson Twins might have used something like this or something similar to this look, but I might be mistaken. Actually, I think it was Torch. Torch used these legs, and maybe even that cod piece, I'm not sure, but the arms are reused. These little gloves here overlays, torso, everything. You know, it's fine. I have no problem with that because, I mean, how much of the original toy line was reused? Almost all of it. But the stuff that they use here works really well. These hands are nice. The black gloves. Again, I love this head sculpt here. This evil mad scientist monocle with the monocle that's like molded into the side of his head there looks really nice. Actually, you can see a little bit of his eye under there. But like the villainous eyebrows, the furrowed forehead, the digital paint thing that they did on here works really nice. It looks really, really good. The mustache is especially twirly. You could twirl this thing for days and days and days and it wouldn't stop. Of course, very bizarre and upsetting silver suspenders that do loop around the back like that. These pants are really nice. There's a little holster here for his pistol with like the black studded and everything with the belts and the straps and everything. It's a really weird look, but in a fun way. It's a fun way and a weird look. I do like this a lot. And as for the articulation on this guy, head can look up, head can look down. It's on a dumbbell joint on both of them right there. Ab crunch. Really, this kind of gets in the way a little bit. You don't get to go full range of motion, but that is the case of things. Of course, fold down like so. Swivel here at the lower torso, and again, the articulation is hindered a little bit by this suspender piece, but that's not too bad. At least I don't think. Butterfly joints can go far back that far. Swivel here at the shoulder. Go out like so, swivel like so, double jointed, pinless arms, which is very nice. There's a up and down here on the right hand, as well as a in and out on the left hand, which is standard for G.I. Joe figures. Drop down hips on both sides, swivel here at the upper thigh, double jointed, pinless knees, which can kick his own butt. Very nice. Can in fact kick his own butt. There's a swivel here at the upper calf, a foot that goes up and down like so, and that's the same on the other side. And you might have noticed there's a little hole right here, little bitty hole right here, and that is for one of the accessories that he comes with, which we'll look at right now. Yeah, he comes with a lot. He comes with a lot of accessories. First one being, oh, I didn't mean to bump that. First one being the G.I Joe Classified stand here, Cobra version, because of course he does, because all the retro carded figures come with a stand. He comes with this weird hose piece, which has a little peg right here, which we'll talk about in a moment. But there's, of course, a peg right here as well, so put a blast effect in there if you want. This just looks like a kind of generic fire hose. There is this energy type pistol, which looks like maybe it can like a needle gun or something. Kind of looks like a drill. Comes with that. He also comes with a smaller version of the pistol as well. He has two pistols. This one also has a blast effect, a hole in there, so if you have any blast effects, you can put it in there like so. It's a little bit Luger-y, just from the shape and everything of it. It's a little bit Luger-y, but it is still just a black molded like pistol. And this right here has a little alien type kind of 1950s space blaster, but this pegs out, and you can see this large battery pack, or whatever this thing is, with a peg like so. And this little hose piece that was used for the Televipers, I believe, as well as the original one, has two pegs. So if you want to, you can peg this one in like so, if you want to have this piece on there. Or you can peg this one in, which is the one that I had, because it has a handle on it, which looks a little better, it has a little bit of a holster. And the peg, which you see right there, goes into this spot right here. If we move around like so, swivel it in, and you can have him hold it, which is very fun. Has a whole little laser weapon, his weird sci-fi rifle, which it's not super great, doesn't hold on there super well, but you can finagle it, you can have him hold it and stuff. It works. I wish it would have worked better, but it does work. So yeah, those are the accessories that come with Mindbender. As for size comparison, here he is next to my most recent review, and that was the symbiote suit, black suit Spider-Man, who he is a little bit taller than, which is the Spider-Man seems to be a little shorter than a lot of the figures I've done reviews for. And we have his Commander-in-Chief, the retro carded Cobra Commander, and I gotta say, they look really good together. It works super well. Like the colors and everything, the vibrancy, it pops super well, and I'm a big fan of it, and I think that works really nicely. This figure looks really good. Next to that, we have maybe my next review. It is a 2/12 Clone Trooper, because I'm trying to do a thing now where I will have a Joe review, Marvel Legends review, Star Wars review, cycle them around, kind of move some things around a little bit, kind of keep more activity going, so that way it's not just the same thing repeated over and over again. And this guy's a lot taller than the 2/12 Trooper. The 2/12 Troopers are short. The Clone Troopers are short. Star Wars Black Series figures are shorter than most other figures. And from a wave of figures I will never do on, here's next to CM Punk. That scaling is way off. That scaling is way off. So yes, that is the G.I Joe Classified series, the retro carded Dr. Mindbender. It's been a little bit since I've done a Joe review. Kind of missed it. Glad I can get back into this. I don't know. I've been in a weird rut lately, and I think it's mostly just because of the summer heat. I always do bad around this time of year. Summer's just it kills me, man. Summertime it kills me. But this figure looks really good. I really like it. If you want one, you can probably still get one. I saw them. They're not super sold out, but that can always change from day to day. So yeah, if you liked this, please like, comment, subscribe. Everything need to get done for me to do the stuff to make. And I should have more stuff out soon. Like I said, doing more and more of these, trying to get back into the swing of things, the cycle of things, get back into it, get more energized. So we'll see. But I hope you like this video. And like I said, do all the stuff I just said. And I'll see you next time. I get to say it this time. I didn't say it last time. Yo, Joe.